We recently moved into a new home and my dogs love the backyard. It's really beautiful. It's super spacious and it's perfect for dogs. But the problem is I was letting them in and out 100 times a day, and I got really tired of it really fast. Years ago in our very first home, we had a doggy door and we absolutely loved it, and we've really missed having it ever since. I feel like a doggy door is a little bit of a controversial decision. They're not the prettiest thing in the world. Some people have safety concerns, but for us, we have a very private backyard. We live on a very quiet and safe street, so it feels perfectly safe to do, and it's gonna make our lives so much easier. Installing a doggy door can be incredibly intimidating, especially if it's not the sort of thing you do very often. So I'm gonna walk you through how I did it. Super simple. Honestly, the scariest part is just cutting that hole in the door. So let's talk about it, and I'll show you our brand new doggy door. I was incredibly intimidated by cutting a hole in this door, but honestly, it's not that bad. Just use a drill to get your hole started, and then you can use a jigsaw to cut all the way around where you need your doggy door to be. This is the worst part of the project, I promise, but once you are done and you have got that hole, it's so satisfying to punch it out. With the hole cut, you're just gonna follow the directions that come with your doggy door to get it set up. Most of them are incredibly simple. We bought one that's really, really weatherproof and has a little bit of extra support in it because we live in a very hot climate and we did not want to deal with any hot weather seeping in. But for the most part, all there is to it is to set up the doggy door according to the directions and then slip it right into the hole. It screws into place with some attached screws, and that's really all you have to do. They actually don't require that you seal the doggy door, but if you want things to be really nice and airtight, I would make sure to do so. For this, I use DAP's AMP silicone sealant. It is a really trustworthy brand. It goes on clear so it doesn't look bad on your door, and you can trust that it's going to make sure no hot or cold weather or moisture or anything else gets in. If you're like me and you've got some extra divots and that sort of thing in your door, you may also need to use a spray foam to help make sure it is fully sealed. But if you have a regular flat door, all you're gonna need is some of that DAP caulk and you should be good to go. Now, before we wrap this up, I've gotten a lot of questions about where this doggy door is in our house and why this is the door that we chose for the doggy door, because if you know our house, you know we have a lot of doors. So let me take you on a little tour. We have a lot of backyard doors in this house. This is actually the main one in our main living space, and as you can see, it is a full glass door. This is actually the reason why we never installed a doggy door at our last house, because we also had a full glass door. So this door is not a candidate for a doggy door, but if you come around here, this is our still to be unpacked chaos. This is the door right off of our kitchen. And this is where you can see we installed the doggy door. We also have further down this hall, we have got a door to the backyard right here in our movie room. And then around the corner in my office, we have yet another backyard door. So we've got three kind of in this line, plus the one in the living room. So we decided to do this one because it's closest to the main living space, and it has been such a game changer to have this doggy door here. As you can see, still need to paint the door, but also still need to like paint the walls and all the other things in here. So, you know, we'll get there. Thanks for watching this super simple video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to go check out my garage makeover series, because that was a really fun project that we also finished very recently in this house, and be sure to stay tuned for the next big project.